AD, what do you think was the major difference tonight, especially after halftime, where you guys kind of battled back in a few different spots? Where did you see them make the push and why?
Well, they're the best third quarter team. What they were last year. They come out and try to take the lead in the third quarter. It's a separation. We shot terrible from three tonight. Turnovers, 21 turnovers. I think it was just timely possessions, timely turnovers. We got some great looks from three we just missed, and they made a lot of their shots in the third quarter, and that's what they do. That's how they got that separation.
What do you think you guys can do with just one day before you play for what'll be the Clippers season opener? Where do you have to get better, and how do you do it on such short notice like this?
Well, I mean, this is the only team that does this in the league. They're a special team. The way they're able to shoot the basketball. I think we competed. I think we played very hard. There's no moral victories, but I think we just got to do a better job of, like I say, staying attached, to guys, especially shooters. We got detached a lot tonight from Clay, from Poole. Some other guys. J. Michael hit a couple threes, and I think we go back and look at the film. We know where we can get better at, but see it and then apply it on Thursday.
AD, it's still just the 22nd regular season game that you, LeBron, and Russ have played together, and you three combined for 77 of the 109. What did you see that was working, and what did you think of Coach Darvin going back to Russ in the starting unit?
I don't think, to answer your second question, I don't think he was ever out of it. I think it was just a look and sack. But I think we played well. I think we wanted to make sure that we come out and everybody be aggressive. We didn't want to. I think last year a lot of times it was, we were playing selfless, like here, and it took away our aggression. And at certain moments throughout the game, one of us three was aggressive, and it worked out. For us to look good. But I think our just biggest thing was just making shots. Like I said, all our threes were, look good. Some great looks. We make those shots as a different game. But I think guys are going to make shots. I don't think we're going to shoot the ball this poorly. A lot of times. But I think we compete the way we did. We'll win games more than we lose.
AD, one of the things Darvin said was that, and you mentioned it a little bit with the Warriors, that this is a team that's been together. They're different. They're special. Yeah. They have a chemistry, a built-in chemistry. Did you sense early, especially early in the game, that Pat and Kendrick and Lonnie, kind of some of the newer rotation pieces, were trying to feel their way into things? And did you see that get better at all as the game went on?
Yeah, I mean, Pat got in early foul trouble, so messed up rotations and things that we wanted to do. But I think K came in and was great for us. Obviously you want to get that starting lineup group and get that cohesiveness. Foul trouble kind of changed the rotations, but I think they all did well. I mean, obviously me, Bron, and Russ had some games together, and then you don't want to throw Pat and Lonnie in there. Pat and Lonnie in there, and we're still trying to figure it out. All of us together, us five, still haven't had enough time together. But like I said, this game, I think we looked really good. So all the good things we could take away from the game. Like I said, we had some good looks. We missed them. Myself, Pat, Bron, Russ, okay, like everybody had great looks, and we just didn't make them. But I really believe we'll be fine.
AD, one thing that Russ said was, there were times, especially in the third quarter, where you guys weren't playing fast enough, and then in that fourth quarter, a lot of fast breaks, a lot of stuff where you guys are just going end to end. What's sort of the key to unlocking the fast break, which, I mean, classically, since you've been here, has been one of the strengths of the team, and could potentially be where, you know, the big three maybe fit together best?
Well, in the third quarter, they were making a lot of shots, so it's hard to get out on a break if, you know, they were making shots. In the fourth, we were getting a couple stops, and we were able to run, so the fast break benefited us. But you can't run if we don't get stops. You know, first half, like I said, really good defensively, and then their third quarter is their quarter. They try to come out and put teams away in the third quarter, and they did. That's where they got the separation. You know, so it's hard to run, you know, when we don't get stops. You know, and that's the biggest thing. You know, we want to be great defensively, and our fast break it's really good. You know, when we're getting stops and we're running, you know, we're a tough team to beat, but, you know, we got to be able to get stops first.
AD, you played exclusively at the 5 tonight, and I'm just curious kind of what you thought of that look, and how much actually changes for you when you're playing at the 5 versus the 4.
To be honest, in this system, positions don't matter. You know, 1 through 5 do the same exact thing. I felt good at the 5, felt comfortable. You know, so, I'm pretty sure we probably go with me at the 5 a lot this year. But it's fine. On both ends of the floor, you know, it doesn't matter what we're doing. You know, I think our system is positionless. You know, at this point, it's just putting 5 guys out there and then figure it out from there.